Pasan mo ang negosyo? Ikaw, puyat ka na naman kagabi dahil sa negosyo. Tapos ang partner mo, tulog na ng maaga. Naku anak, ilang beses ko nang narinig ito. One partner is working day and night, solving problems, dealing with staff, handling customers, putting out fires left and right. Tapos yung isa, parang walang urgency, relax, comfortable. Yung bahala ka na dyan attitude. Tapos pagdating ng usapan about business, sasabihin niya, partner tayo, di ba? Equal tayo. Equal? Sino ba ang halos hindi natutulog? Sino ba ang laging stressed? Sino ba ang nag-aalala every single day? Do you feel like karga mo ang business na mag-isa? Are you exhausted while your partner seems very comfortable? Is the imbalance sa effort ninyo slowly breaking your relationship? Totoo, masakit ito. Because it's not just about the work. It's about feeling alone in something that's supposed to be shared. Marami akong nakitang couples na nababurnout na yung isa habang yung isa is parang relax lang, coasting lang siya. And let me tell you, this kind of imbalance destroys partnerships faster than any financial problem. So today, let me share 5 truths about what happens when effort is not equal. And this is para makita mo, matulungan kang makita kung ano yung totoong nangyayari. Number 1, isa lang ang nagpupuyat. Is one of you exhausted while the other sleeps soundly every night? Nako, taas kamay ang mga nakaka-relate dyan ha. Tulad ni Isabel at saka ni Obet. They've been running a dental clinic together for 7 years. Si Isabel, lahat hawak niya. No? Nagbubukas siya ng 7 a.m., managing staff, talking to patients, handling complaints, and closing at 9 p.m. every single day. Tapos si Obet, he would arrive in the afternoon, check paperwork, tapos tawag-tawag ng konti, and then leave early. So, Isabel worked 14-hour days, pero si Obet maybe mga 4. Pero ang worst part, whenever Obet talked to friends, he would say, "Nako, yung clinic namin is doing well. We are working hard." Isabel talagang gustong-gusto na niyang sumigaw. One night, she broke down. Sabi niya, "Obet, pagod na ako. Ikaw, parang bakasyon lang ang araw-araw mo." He said defensively, "Bakit? Di ba tumutulong naman ako? I do the paperwork." And Isabel shook her head at sabi niya, "Hindi mo alam kung gaano kahirap ang ginagawa ko everyday. You are never here to see it." And from that point, yung tension sa kanilang dalawa, it grew. She felt unseen, undervalued, and she started dreading the mornings and resented Obet silently. Tapos, she was trying to keep the clinic running pa rin. Staff began noticing yung stress niya. Patients saw her really tired and every day she felt more alone. Anak, ito yung lesson. When one partner is exhausted and the other is comfortable, hindi na partnership yon. One person carries the weight while the other watches. And eventually, the one carrying the load will burn out. And it does not matter how much money the business makes. Kung walang shared effort, the relationship behind it will suffer as well. Number 2, laging may excuse. Does your partner always have a reason for not being more involved? Tulad nila Ana at nila Marvin. Nag-build sila ng food cart business together for 5 years with different locations across the city. Si Ana, on the ground siya every day, visiting carts, training crews, checking supplies, handling emergencies. Rain or shine, nandoon siya. Tapos si Marvin, parati siyang may excuse. May meeting pa ako sa work. Pagod ako, matutulog muna ako. Ikaw na muna, may lakad ako. And every time Ana needed help, may reason si Marvin. Pero when things were going well, he was present, taking photos, posting on social media, acting like he was part of the success. So, na-notice ni Ana yung pattern. Kapag mahirap, wala siya. Kapag okay, nandyan siya. Kaya one day, yung dalawang carts nagkaroon ng problema at the same time. So, tinawagan niya si Marvin. Sabi niya, "Please, I need you. Hindi ko kayang mag-isa." Pero sabi ni Marvin, "Ako, busy ako right now. Kaya mo na yan." So, Ana Ana fixed both problems by herself. And that night, she realized something. She was the one carrying the business and Marvin only appeared when it was convenient. So yung mga staff, they started following her instructions more than yung instructions ni Marvin. Kasi nakikita naman nila talaga kung sino yung actually na nagsusolve ng mga problems. And Ana felt exhausted and frustrated. So lesson, excuses ay napakadali. Showing up is more difficult. Kaya when one partner always has a reason not to be there, the other eventually stops asking for help. And when they stop asking, the partnership slowly dies, even if the business is profitable. Pangatlo, ikaw ang laging nag-aalala. Are you the only one losing sleep over the business? Let me share about a couple. Let's call them Lance and Tess. Meron silang trucking company na 6 years old na, 5 truck, okay ang mga clients. Tess was the only one who was worried about everything. Nako, aabot ba ang pang payroll natin this month? What if a truck breaks down? What if a driver does not show up? What if a client complains? Every night, si Tess gising, nag-iisip, nagpaplano, nai-stress. Si Lance, sleeping like a baby. Relax ka lang, magiging okay din yan, sabi ni Lance. Easy for him to say, he was not the one handling the daily chaos. Kaya, pag may problemang nangyayari, inaayos ni Tess. Tapos kapag may emergencies na nangyayari rin, inahandle ni Tess. Tapos sasabihin lang ni Lance, ayos lang yan, huwag kang mag-overthink. Pero si Tess was not overthinking. She was the only one thinking at all. Kaya one day, may isang major client na nag-threaten to leave because of a late delivery. So nagpapanik na si Tess. Pero sabi ni Lance, kung aalis, di umalis. May iba namang darating. And nagalit si Tess dahil she was already feeling very, very drained. Bakit parang wala kang pake? Sabi niya, ako lang ba ang may pakialam sa business na to? And Lance did not understand why she was so upset. And that made it really worse for Tess. So anak, ang lesson ay ito. When only one partner carries the mental load, the stress is not shared. And stress that is not shared becomes resentment. That becomes very, very personal. So, yung negosyo, baka naman mag-survive yon, pero yung relationship na yan, baka hindi. That's not something you want, right? Pangapat, pareho ba kayong nagsasakripisyo? Is your partner fully committed while you are trying to balance everything? Maybe you can relate to Jay. He and Diane have been running a pest control company together for 8 years. Jay was all in. He would skip family events for work. He would handle client emergencies. He would manage the team. Tapos, late na siyang umuwi almost every day dahil nagtatrabaho siya. Everything revolved around the business. Tapos si Diane, may time pa siya para sa sarili niya. She could play basketball pa on weekends together with her friends. They would enjoy yung kanilang mga hobbies and they live life normally outside the business. Wala namang masama, di ba? And so, when Jay expressed his frustration, sabi naman ni Diane, kailangan ko namang mag-relax, hindi naman pwedeng puro trabaho. Yes, naintindihan ni Jay, pero he did not have that luxury. Every time he tried to slow down, something needed his attention. Merong client complaint, merong issue sa team, or a delivery problem. Kaya one Saturday, Jay stayed late in the office handling paperwork. Si Diane naman nag-post sa social media na tumatawa-tawa sila, no? Happy siya with her friends at a basketball game. So si Jay felt very exhausted. Hindi siya galit, hindi siya nagseselos, just deeply aware of how much he was sacrificing while she was enjoying freedom na he did not have. So ano ang lesson dito? Kapag ang isang partner goes all in, habang yung isa lives a more normal life, pumapasok ang imbalance dahan-dahan. It's not about keeping score. It's about feeling like you are carrying the weight alone, even if your partner is part of the business on paper. Yung feeling na dahan-dahan nagbe-build ng stress, ng resentment, and loneliness. And it does not matter how successful the company is. Naku, mahirap yan, anak. Panglima, kailan ka ba huling pinasalamatan? Anak, kailan mo ba huling naramdaman na pinapansin ka ng partner mo sa negosyo? Yung na-appreciate appreciate ang effort mo. You might see yourself in Marlon. Si Marlon at si Ellen have been running a fire safety equipment business together. 9 years na. And si Marlon, almost everything karga niya. Operations, clients, solving problems, making decisions. 12-hour days. Sometimes mas mahaba pa. He made sure that everything ran smoothly for the team, for the clients, for the business. Si Ellen naman, she helped here and there, mostly in the background. Marlon did not mind doing more. He expected teamwork lang. Pero ano yung nakasakit sa kanya? Yung silence. Wala man lang thank you. Wala man lang I see how hard you are working. Wala man lang acknowledgement. When milestones were reached, Ellen would celebrate. But she never said, Marlon, this is because of you. And when things went wrong, she asked, anong nangyari? As if he was not fully responsible enough. As if he was not the one carrying the weight. Kaya isang gabi, sabi ni Marlon quietly kay Ellen, Ellen, napapansin mo ba how much I do for this business? And Ellen looked at him surprised and say, what do you mean? Eto, lahat ng to, keeping things running, solving problems, habang ikaw, meron kang mga free time. So, hindi nakasagot si Ellen. Hindi niya na-realize how invisible his effort felt. Kaya anak, ito ang lesson. Effort without acknowledgement feels meaningless. Kapag hindi nakita ng partner mo, hindi pinapahalagahan ang sakripisyo mo, sisimulan mo rin itanong sa sarili mo, bakit ako nag-iisa dito? And that, quietly, slowly, eats away at your heart. Even if the business looks fine on the outside. Anak, ang effort sa negosyo should be shared. But when one partner pours everything while the other coasts along, that's when partnerships break. Hindi dahil sa pera, hindi dahil sa strategy, but because of feeling alone in something that was supposed to be together. So, tingnan mo ang partnership ninyo ngayong linggong ito. Ask yourself honestly, is one of you exhausted while the other is comfortable? Does your partner always have excuses for not showing up? Are you the only one who worries and loses sleep? When was the last time yung partner mo na nag-acknowledge ng effort mo? And if you answered yes to any of these, anak, it's time to talk. Not to accuse, not to attack, but to finally be honest about what is happening. Because a business built by one person pretending to be two will eventually break, and so will be the people in it. Your effort deserves to be seen. Your sacrifice deserves to be acknowledged. And you deserve a real partner. Hindi lang isang pangalan on the papers. So sabihin mo sa akin, anak, sa comments, have you experienced this? And how are you dealing with it? Remember, anak, what a partnership truly is. And always be business-minded, Pinoy.